Separatist tendencies are nothing new for the world. Canadian Prime Minister Trudeau's family is French Canadian from Quebec, and Quebec had designs of separating from Canada in the 60s. Basques wanted to leave Spain, Gibraltar wanted to join Spain, Tamils wanted to split from Singhalese, Scots have not been happy with the Brits for more than 1000 years. Who has ever heard of a Khalistan as mainstream news for past 25 years? These are fringe elements with no support in the mainland. If a popular vote was taken in Punjab, overwhelmingly they will stay in India. Means it is absurd to think of Sikhs as a separate identity apart from mainstream India. Sikhs are the fighting arm of the Indian army, the backbone of Indian police. Entire India runs like Milkha Singh, fights like Dara Singh, sings like Mika Singh, and thinks like Manmohan Singh, the financial genius. When some incidences happened at Indian embassies, India could have just quietly increased the security and ignored it. The overwhelming attention paid by Indian smart cells to these incidences provided the fringe elements with something that they desperately craved and sorely lacked: attention. It was like a small fire putting itself out, and India's actions provided it with oxygen. United Kingdom, Australia, Canada are democracies that believe in the right of their citizens to peacefully protest anything. And the law is very clear. There is no fine line, there is no gray area. If you are peacefully inciting other people to violence, then you are no longer peaceful and you can be prosecuted by the law. When India's smart cell, they really need to be smart about it. You cannot Google your way into it. You have to have the deep understanding of international politics. When India tries to protest these peaceful freedom of press, India is falling into a trap. Kaiser William II of Germany, in the lead up to the First World War, used to complain to the British government that British press does write bad things about him. And British government could not ever explain to the German emperor that British government does not control the British press, and they are extremely proud of that fact. There are anti-India elements at work, and they would love to try and paint India as totalitarian, intolerant regime, and India could literally fall into that trap. Say ultra-right elements of Indian social media start writing stupid things like घर में घुस के मारा. अरे दुश्मनों के घर में घुसा जाता है, दोस्तों के नहीं. But long as they are not inciting violence, India's right-wing social media is free to write whatever they want. That is democracy. Now the allegation that India has state-sponsored killing of a foreign citizen is extremely serious, and I cannot for a moment imagine that India would officially sanction something like that. At the same time, the basis of all Western jurisprudence is presumption of innocence. So I can imagine Canada will make such a serious allegation without anything concrete. I just say that both India and Canada are Western thinking, free democracies which are filled to the brim by really nice people who are like each other. So I just hope this blows over quickly without any further problems. Dr. Ravi Godse.